Good morning. Happy Monday. It's a new week and our first job is in Southport, so Liverpool way. We had a 2 AM start this morning and we're in Aintree. Is it Aintree? Aintree, yes. Southport, Liverpool way. Left at 2 AM, yep, left at 2 AM. Too early for me, and here we are on a construction site, chucking down with rain, and I'm already dirty. So yes, that's my Monday morning. I've already been awake since 1:30 this morning, and it's now 5 to 9. And the rain is not slowing down anytime soon. So I'll just show you where I am, in fact. I'll excuse the hands. I'm on a construction site. This is the new fire station, Aintree fire station they're building. You can see here, not so much you can see, but I'll just open the door for you. There you go, they just unloaded me there. So I don't want to get out and get the camera wet, so I do apologise. He's coming back now to get his third pallet. Yeah, you can hear me. So we're in, I went past the Aintree fire station down there. It's a smaller one. This is going to be huge. This complex, this site, if this is a fire station, my goodness, how many fire engines are going to have? Cover the whole of Liverpool, or the northwest. This place is going to be huge when it's done. It is a massive site. And now my lorry's dirty as well. And I hate getting the lorry dirty. I just said to the banksman. Got a lorry washed last week. It's filthy again. He started laughing at me. He started laughing. He said, "Welcome to construction world. You're never clean." I went, "I know I'm filthy." I said, "Where?" He goes, "You're wearing shorts." I went, "I live down south. It never rains down there." He goes, "It chucks it down and rain up here all the time." I couldn't stop laughing, to be honest with you. Had a little giggle with him. He was laughing about it. Oh, what a drive, guys. So I was up at 1:30 this morning. I wasn't going to, but I actually stayed in the truck last night. I came into work about 9 o'clock last night, put my daughter to bed, said goodbye to everyone, stayed in the lorry. I had 3.5 hours sleep, 4 hours sleep last night. And then I was up at 1:30 to get here for 8 o'clock this morning. I've taken it was over a 5 hour drive up here. I took a 45-minute break on the way up here, a split break. I've had 2 coffees already. And we got here about 8:15, so we was 15 minutes late, but there was roadworks coming in. The rain was absolutely hammering it down, so obviously I've had to slow down a little bit, so that doesn't help. And the traffic coming into sort of these areas was busy. School run as well, which slows you down because of traffic, and you've got to be extra vigilant on the road, of course. Anyway, we're here, we're delivering. Thank you for the comments on the last video. I hope you enjoyed it. On that tricky reverse, blindside reverse I had. I don't want to go back there again, I must say. That was tricky. But this job here, he said it's one way out, so it's nose in, straight, follow the one-way system, go straight out. I was like, result. All good, guys. Anyway, I'll catch up with you very shortly. This is the new Aintree fire station, and the Aintree, the Grand National, where they do the Grand National, is just, what side are we? That way, right hand side of me, just over there. Massive race course. It's huge, never been, I'd love to go. That's just over there. So yeah, Aintree it is. So yeah, this is the new fire station. It looks like a new housing estate they're building, but it's not, it's an actual fire station. It's gonna be massive. Anyway, right, I'll catch up very shortly, guys. I think I may have to pull the curtains back. I'll try and get some footage on site if I can. If not, I'll speak to you shortly, see what I can do. Right, diff lock off. Okay. Oh my goodness, guys, it is wet. Oh, he's chucking down. Honestly, I'm not sure. There's front camera on. I'll put the front camera on now. I'll have to use it manually just this time around. Usually I set it up, but it's not been set up. You can see it's raining in front of you. Right, I need to hang this jacket up because I don't like a wet jacket on my bed. Well, I'll leave it down here actually for now. It won't go nowhere. Stay there. It can stay down there and dry. I've got the heater on. Oh, right. I must say that was a interesting start to a Monday. Just put the mic in, sorry. I hope you can hear me okay. Leave it there for a second. Interesting start to a Monday. I am bogging, filthy. It's only my first job of the week. The truck is filthy. It does need a wash now. And that construction site was filthy. Get out. I don't know where that fly come from. And the cab's wet. I don't like a wet cab, just so you know that. I hate my lorry being wet. I'll turn the ignition off for now. I'm just having a bit of a tidy up because, I mean, the floor will dry. The floor will dry actually. I'll still wear all the PPE if I need to. Paperwork's drying now, which is brilliant, so I can put that away. Anyway, we're off site, that's the main thing. They are quite a nice bunch on there actually. I was having a chat with a couple of the guys on there. They're all sound. The site manager wasn't that bad actually. He was alright actually. But make it sound worse than what it is. But he was okay in the end. He's just doing his job, isn't he? Just doing his job. Safety, health and safety. That's what it is with building sites. I don't do many deliveries to building sites. So unfortunately, I don't really know. I know you got to wear your PPE and you have to stay in your cab. But they were struggling to get them pallets off, and all I can hear was things just breaking noises. And I'm thinking, I hope it's not the trailer. That's the thing with construction sites, it can go either way. But it wasn't the trailer, so that's good. Right, we're out of sight. I don't know where I'm going next, guys. I have no idea where I'm going next. I'm gonna check with the office. I need a wee. 2 seconds, guys. I've just messaged the office to say the job's finished, job's done. I'd normally ring them, but it's Monday. I'm sure they'll read the message. I'm sure they'll read the message. Oh, right, I've put the engine on because the windows are steaming up, as you can see, and you can't see nothing. Oh, right, I'm just waiting for my next job to come through, guys. Just going to dry myself off a little bit, get the heater on, get the cab clean. And then once my job comes through, head to my next job. I'll get back to you very shortly. And I'll show you how dirty the lorry is. Not good. I don't like a dirty lorry on a Monday. Sorry, but that's why I don't do construction, because I like my lorry to be clean, just like my car, you know? Anyway, speak to you soon. Hello. Hello. How are we? So, you rejoin me at Lim truck stop up on the M6. So, last time we spoke, we was leaving site, obviously, drenched, dirty, all that sort of wonderful stuff on a Monday. Truck was filthy. It's still raining now. I haven't got the front camera on yet, but I'll put it on for you in a second. I'm just finishing my taco break. I've got 2 minutes to go. My 45. I've taken a 45 for some lunch today. And then we are heading south down the M6, M1 for, well, this load I've got reloaded in Wigan. Reloaded, got a full trailer on, full load, 24 pallets, I think. I've got something like that. And then we're taking this back to the yard for Wednesday, and I'll be doing a live load with another trailer. However, we've got a 4.5 hour drive back to the yard. We're not going to make it today. We won't even make it back on a 10-hour drive today. So I'm going to push as far as I can. I've only got till 5 o'clock on a 15-hour day. So I'm going to aim to get parked up for about 4 o'clock. And then that'll call it a day, and then head back to the yard first thing in the morning to drop this load. So that's the plan of action. I'm not going to get back today. That's one thing I do know. I haven't got enough drive time, and that's on a 10-hour drive as well. So I'm not going to even worry about breaking into sweat for that, because I'll get as far as I can and then head back in the morning. Even though it's raining, I'm still going to get the lorry washed. So I've got the truck washed as well. So it's nice and clean again on the outside. No thick chunks of mud stuck to the wheels and the truck, etc. Because at the time it went from a white truck to literally a brown truck, half of it. That's how dirty it was. Even I know it's raining still, but it was still filthy. And that's us. So let's start the engine up. We can start making a move in a second. I think I've recorded with you guys before here at the truck stop, Lim. It holds like over 2,000 trucks here. Really good truck stop. So if you're up north, northbound or southbound, on the M6, this is a good place to stop. So yeah, really good place to stop. But I'm absolutely shut. I do feel really tired. 4 hours sleep last night. Let's get the front camera on. I haven't even set it up. I normally put a timer on it, but I'll do it manually this time round, just to get the front camera on for you guys. Oh, the heated seat is lovely when you start the engine on the Volvo. That's one thing I would say. Shall we put the front camera on? Let's do it. Boom, on now. So the windows are all steamed up. Let's sort that out before we go. Taillights down, diff lock is definitely off. Made sure that was off earlier when I left site. Yeah, so it's been some day already today. I must say I'm going to sleep really well tonight. I am going to sleep very well. Let's go. Mirrors. Right, let's go. Let's make some progress. We've had a good 45-minute break, which I was dying to have because I'm so hungry. I've not had a chance to have it. Well, I had a break on the way up to the job this morning, of course, but apart from that, not really had a real chance to have a decent break. Just wait for my tacho to clear itself. Right, so let's go. So you can see there's a lot of spaces here this afternoon at the truck stop, but a lot of lorries are having their breaks. A lot of them are parked up already, in fact. What time is it? It is... What time is it? Oh, it's on the steering wheel, sorry guys. There we go. Time is 1:25. We're all good. We're all good. So we're just leaving the services now. The roads are not too bad, but with the weather conditions, it is going to be very slow heading south. But I'm just thinking about stopping off at Watford Gap tonight, which is about over 2 hours away. So my ETA is going to be probably just after 3:30. And that will be a 13-hour day for me. That'll be a 13 today. However, I've got till 5 o'clock on a 15, obviously, which is fine. But we're not going to do a 15 today. We'll probably just do a 14. I think we'll be by 4 o'clock. I reckon we'll be parked up for. That'll be a 14-hour day today for a Monday, which is not bad for a Monday. That tends to be standard for the first day of the week. The first day of the week always tends to be the busiest day. Yeah, it's all good. So we're heading south, M6 south. Mirrors, indicators. Slowly roll up to the roundabout. Hopefully we won't have to stop. And off we go. Got a blocker there, which is great. Oh, the 50-mile-per-hour speed limit is on, meaning that's not a good sign. Normally, it's not a good sign. That normally means there's traffic. Oh, the 40's up now as well. Great. I had to have a break because if I didn't have my 45, I will be running out of drive time heading south, and I don't really want to. I want to have enough drive time to park up where I want to park up and push on as far as I can. I want to get past Birmingham, of course. So we should get through Birmingham by about 2:30. So hopefully we won't hit any awful traffic. Well, this is Birmingham we're talking about, you never know. But you just never know. But because the road conditions are so wet today, there's literally speed limits, restricted speed limit signs everywhere. So just have to roll with it. Safety is the most important thing, of course, as we always say. Let's get the cruise control on. Here we go, and off we go. So the front camera should be on now. End. Oh, that's a good sign. Oh, what a Monday. It's been a real busy Monday for me, I must say. What an early one as well. Good morning. Or should I say good mid-morning. It's a new day, it's Tuesday today. And we've dropped the trailer this morning. And there was no empty trailer at the yard. All the trailers are out. So I've had to go around to another location to find an empty trailer. So I've managed to find a trailer, which took a bit of time, just having a cup of tea whilst I'm waiting to be loaded. And we're literally been sat here for, how long am I waiting for? An hour and 2 minutes, waiting to be loaded for today's load. I left about 5 AM this morning to get back to the yard, about a 2-hour drive, dropped the trailer, and then obviously picked up this empty one. It did delay me a little bit because there was no trailers at the yard, so I've had to find this one, where we keep a lot of trailers at other parts of Tilbury, at the port of Tilbury. They're called stand trailers. Then found out that some of the stand trailers we have are all pre-loaded, ready to be delivered elsewhere. But they did find me one, which was a relief. And it's a decent trailer as well, a relatively new one, with lots of tears already in the side that have been patched up already. And that's the new trailer. It's unbelievable, isn't it, how many curtainsiders get slashed on the road by criminals. Anyway, so yeah, well, it's now excuse me, 10:30. I think we're hopefully going to get loaded soon. Waiting for a forklift driver to come over, and then they'll locate, we'll follow them and they'll take us to a loading bay to be loaded, and then we are off to Ipswich. So we've got 65 miles from here to Ipswich. It's about an hour and a half drive. This was originally booked in for around about 12 o'clock, but it's not going to get there for 12 because I'm constantly waiting around here. So, and that's the thing, you don't know how long you're waiting for when you're being loaded at the ports. You can be early enough, but then you can still be waiting for an hour, 2 hours to be loaded because there's drivers in front of you, people go on breaks, so you do sit around. Okay, tipped. We're tipped. Oh, what's happened there? Oh, there we go. Got a nice purple colour now. Right, it has started to rain, as you can see in front of you. Not sure how much you can see, but it's raining. All the heated seats on. Oh, it's lovely. I need that. It's good. Oh, it's good for your bum and your back. Right, enough of that. Let's go. We are tipped. We've got our paperwork. We're ready to go. That took nearly 1 hour 20 minutes to be tipped. And we've got to 4 o'clock to get to our reload. And we'll be there 3:30. Which is good. 3:30 is our ETA for our reload. which is going, I have my reload now, which is going to tomorrow. It's an AM delivery tomorrow morning in Birmingham. So we're off up to Birmingham, the Midlands. We're going to, I think, the West Midlands. So that's where we're booked in for in the morning. It's an AM appointment, or AM delivery, should I say. Appointment? Sound like a doctor. Not a doctor's appointment, Billy. So, yes, booked in. It's got to be there before 12 o'clock. I'm going to aim to get there for about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Now, we're not going to go right here because there is a 7.5 weight limit. Oops. Well, he came out of nowhere. Didn't see him at all. Must need glasses. We won't go that way because there is also a low bridge which does not reach our requirements. So we need to go back on ourselves. So Birmingham tomorrow is where we're going. There's a little boy here on his scooter. Let's make sure he gets across the road. I know. Rather let him go than have the risk of him possibly running out in front of me last minute. I wouldn't want to risk that. You just never know on the road. Always expect the unexpected, they say. Oh yes. Right, sorry, what was I saying? I losing my track of thought there. Yeah, so we've got a reload. We're going to have, I think this is going to be quite a heavy one, this load. Tomorrow morning, yeah, Midlands. I think we've got 33 or 34 pallets to go on this one. So we're going to be double stacked. So plenty of straps are going to be needed. However, as you can see, it started raining. So that's going to be fun. So we're going to need a waterproof jacket for this one. Are they going? Oh, I'll let that car go. If you want to go, you can go. There we go. It's a lot easier. There we go. See, lorry drivers are friendly. They do let car drivers go. Unfortunately, car drivers don't let lorry drivers go. Anyway, just thought I'd make a point there. So yeah, we'll have about a 3-hour drive in the morning. So I'm aiming to leave about 5 AM tomorrow. I think that might be the best bet to get up there for 8 o'clock. Only reason why I say that, I'd rather get there at 8 o'clock and have no dramas. And then our reload, I know where we're going to, no idea where we're going tomorrow. So yes, that is the plan. So it's been a bit of an average day today, really. Nothing special has been happening. I've actually spent more time waiting around today than anything else. So we came in this way, so we'll leave this way. Yeah, how much driving have I done today? Let me tell you how much driving I've done today. 4 hours and 20 minutes of full day drive time. I haven't done a great deal of driving today, I must say. I had 2 hours getting back to the yard this morning. Then I was obviously just reloading very locally. And I had an hour and a half drive down here. And then I've got an hour, what have I got? How far am I from? I've got a 42-minute drive to reload now. So that won't even be a fight, well, just over a 5-hour drive. But then I've got to look for some decent parking for tonight. So I'm going to make my way to the Midlands this evening, because I can do a 15 today if I wish. If I do a 15, that will take me to, what time have I got till? 5, 6, I've got till 8 o'clock on a 15, so I'm going to make some progress tonight. I'll probably drive an hour up the road. Good morning. You rejoin me on a glorious Wednesday morning on the M6. We are currently on the M6 heading towards Birmingham. As you can see in front of you now, we are 22 miles away from Birmingham, so not far at all. But it's Wednesday, so it's a new one. I didn't record this morning waking up because it was pitch black, and I mean pitch black, and you wouldn't be able to see absolutely nothing at all on the camera. So so I decided to sort of put the timer on and switch the cameras on. Just go across here as we head closer to our destination. I think as we're starting to reach the Midlands, we're going to start having some rain. Oh, I'm in the wrong lane, aren't I? I don't think I need to be on this one. I think I need to come across in just a moment. There you go. Typical van driver. Don't want to let you out. He'll race to get past you. And I guarantee he goes in the inside lane now to come off when he could have just sat behind. There you go. Look, see. There you go. See, I could just see it. Yeah, the rain started to come down now. It's starting to rain a little bit. Now we're coming to the Midlands. The weather's been really absolutely fine from where we was last night to here. This is the point where it's going to start raining today. It's quite cloudy up here, so we may get a downpour. So I didn't do much recording last night, of course, purely because I was just aiming to get parked up for the evening, really. But we've got 34 pallets on, so I was sort of right. Yesterday I mentioned anything over 30 pallets is a real heavy load with what we got. It is a heavy load. We've got 2, 4, 8 or 10 pallets on top, centre axle going backwards basically. So yeah, it is a fairly heavy load. We've got a lot of straps on this one, just to be extra safe. I've doubled up on straps on a lot of the pallets. So yeah, extra precaution, extra caution, should I say? Caution. So we're not far away from our job now. We're literally 42 minutes away, so less than 30 miles. Our ETA is just after 8 o'clock, about 8:15. We shall be at our destination. We are going to Hawkins Logistics. So it's another transport company we're going to. I have been here before, in fact, so I sort of know where I'm going once I'm in the area. They're on in the industrial estate in the Midlands, of course. In terms of reversing onto it, normally when I get here, if I see a bay, I know what bays, it's usually between bay 1 and 4 that are the bays I use to reverse onto. Usually if there's a spare, as I'm going past the yard, I can see if there's any drivers waiting or if there's a spare bay. If there's a spare bay, I tend to just go straight onto a bay, really, and they're actually quite cool with it. Straight onto a bay, and no, I'm not talking to you, sat-nav. Yeah, I tend to just go straight onto a bay. Now, it's not a tricky reverse in there, but there's not much room for manoeuvring. Okay. So you rejoin me as we slowly approach. Excuse me, sorry about that. As we slowly approach our destination, we've been in we've had a 25-minute delay on the A38 getting here in traffic. It's roadworks, so behind very slightly, but I've got the front camera on. The battery's very low on the front camera, so I'm hoping it's going to stay out and stick out until we no longer require it. But we're only around a corner from sorry guys, frog in the throat this morning, Jesus. We're literally around a corner, so it's going right here, I think. Looks like it, yeah, it's right here. There we go. Hawkins Logistics. Take our time. So looking at how busy it is in there, it's not looking too bad actually. It looks okay. Can't see too many wagons in there. Let's have a quick recce before we go in. There's a few of their drivers in there. Oh, wonderful. There's two spare bays. Bay 2 is available for me. I'm going to go straight onto Bay 2. Marvellous. So we've got enough. The good thing is we've got enough room for manoeuvre. So we haven't got to worry about trailers next to us or anyone else being loaded at the moment, which is looking good. Let's go. So one of their drivers is in here. It doesn't look like they're loading their own trailers, which is excellent. So we should be just fine to get in here. Oh, we've got a bay there, and I think we want Bay 2, I think we want, guys. Bay 2, I think we want. So I just need to get my angles right here. Not actually Bay 2 or Bay 3. I think Bay 2 we're going to go for. What do you reckon? Let's go for Bay 2. Right, just got to take this seatbelt off, guys. Bear with me a second. So you know what I mean by getting your angles right. See the pallets there as well. So you see the pallets there. Front camera's just gone off, guys, unfortunately. Sorry about that. I'm going to make sure we get into the bay. Just a little bit here, I think. Yeah. Not completely on the bay, unfortunately. Swing that around a bit more, I think. Silly me. Not really giving myself enough swing there, but we'll try and get ourselves onto the bay as best we can. I think I turned a bit too soon there. Well, I did turn a bit too soon, but all I can do is take a shunt, take another shunt, just to straighten myself up really. This is the thing, when it rains, it makes it so tricky to see. Handbrake. So that's that. So you can see the front camera's just turned off. Sorry about that. The battery's gone. I'd have charged that, but you saw as we come in the pallets, there is actually more room than anticipated. When you've got trailers on the park, it makes it a lot more difficult to get around because you've got a trailer here. You might have a tractor unit attached to both trailers, so you've got less room to manoeuvre. You have to get your obviously when I've got less room to work with, I tend to get it a lot better the reverse, but when I've got plenty of room to work with, I get it completely wrong. I've got to take shunts. As you can see there, I've taken 2 shunts, and with it raining doesn't help as well because your mirrors. But anyway, so we're here. Let's go and get our paperwork, get our curtains off and get tipped. I'll speak to you soon.